The Bronze Bomber is the most fearsome, most destructive puncher in the heavyweight division, but it's just a pity that he had to lose to the Gypsy King. Anyone who stands in front of Deontay Wilder, he will knock him out. Deontay Wilder is the second baddest man on the planet behind the Gypsy King, aka Tyson Fury, the #1 heavyweight in the world. Nobody can beat me. Can't be touched. Boom.
Now that right there, that's an old Tyson Fury interview that he laid down right after, or I don't want to say interview, more like an Instagram or Twitter post that he did when back in 2018, I believe 18, after Deontay Wilder had beat Dillian Whyte. Dominique Brazil. Now, Tyson Fury, as usual, claims that Deontay Wilder is the #2 heavyweight in the division, basing that off of his own personal experiences in the ring with Deontay Wilder, and he constantly tells people that Deontay Wilder will beat any other top heavyweight in the division outside of himself, no matter who that heavyweight is. Well, Dillian Whyte could finally get the opportunity to find out, because according to sources, WBN, that is, Dillian Whyte could be facing Deontay Wilder if the negotiations fall through with him and the WBC, or litigation over his purse percentage that he will be receiving if him and Tyson Fury negotiations fall through and it goes to a purse bid. Now, according to Bob Arum, they are only willing to give up 20% and holding on to 80% if it goes to a purse bid on what they'll be willing to give Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte wants 45%, so that's a big gap. Now, it seems that Bob Arum and Top Rank, and also Frank Warren and Queensberry Boxing are looking to move on and have Tyson Fury get in with a top heavyweight in the near future. March is the date that they're giving. And they already have their eyes on the possible Andy Ruiz, Joseph Parker fight. And interestingly enough, the titles that Bob Arum mentioned defending, if they were to move forward, would be the Ring Magazine and the lineal heavyweight title, leaving Dillian Whyte out in the cold. But the WBC, depending on how they rule, could actually make the WBC title be vacated, and Dillian Whyte would possibly have to take on Deontay Wilder. Now, Dillian Whyte would be left out in the cold, but he still has his belt that he needs to defend, and it appears that the WBC will be eyeing possibly a Dillian Whyte-Deontay Wilder fight. Deontay Wilder is still considered the #1 WBC contender, so he will be slotted as Dillian Whyte's dancing partner. Now, the person that will be looked at if Wilder was to decide to not take the fight, considering he has a lingering hand injury, would be Joe Joyce, which I think will be a barn burner. Joe Joyce has been calling out Dillian Whyte now for about a year, so that'll be an interesting fight as well. And I'm pretty sure Frank Warren would love that, because he's also Joe Joyce's manager. So we could still wind up with, instead of one good heavyweight fight, we might wind up with two. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but that's pretty much all I got to say about some boxers on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit me up in the comment section, let me know what you think. Who would you rather see Dillian Whyte get in the ring with? Deontay Wilder or Joe Joyce? Remember, Deontay Wilder and Dillian Whyte go back a couple of years now, had a lot of words over the years. Would be interesting to see that get settled. And that's pretty much all I got to say about some boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.